In this week's Tech Talk segment, we are talking about YouTube, and Elon Musk is threatening legal action against Apple. To dig deeper into these subjects, Ritesh Kotak, cybersecurity and tech analyst, now joins us from Toronto. Hi there, Ritesh.
Hello.
YouTube is to be included in Australia's social media ban for children under 16. How will the company verify age, and is this something we could see coming to Canada?
I do believe this is something we're going to see in Canada, and we're probably going to see this globally as well, as countries try to figure out how are we going to protect minors in this social cyber digital age. But when it comes to age verification, it is tricky. So it looks like there's going to be a few ways of verifying age. We don't know exactly which approach they're going to take. The first one is actually using artificial intelligence to examine the account. How long has the account been active for? Can it essentially tell if you're above 16 or not? And then the second way is actually verifying via government identification using a third party. So you'd be forced to upload ID, it would check, and then it would grant you access or not. And it's probably going to be a default where it's going to assume everyone is under 16, and you're going to have to prove that you're over 16 years of age.
Okay, we'll be watching for that. Ritesh, Elon Musk is threatening to sue Apple over App Store ranking of his AI app. Tell us more.
So when it comes to these app stores, this is something that's been a bone of contention with competition bureaus across the world. It is, how is it that apps are being ranked? Apple kind of famously, and so did Google, had to deal with this, where they were accused of actually putting their own apps right at the top. So this is something that Elon Musk has come out and said, well, wait a second, Apple, you have a partnership with OpenAI, and as a result, you're not ranking our apps right at the top, even though more people are using it and more people are demanding access to it. Therefore, you're unfairly dealing with this. There's a lack of competition, and we're going to sue you. Whether he goes through with it or not is up for debate. But clearly, when it comes to competition on app stores, this is something that we're really going to have to pay really close attention to.
AOL will stop offering dial-up internet service after more than 30 years in business. Were people still using this service?
Yeah, people are still using it in rural communities. So it's going to be active up until September 30th. But on a personal note, I remember my father coming home with one of those AOL CDs, giving me 700 free hours and putting it in and just hearing that beautiful dial tone. And that was kind of my gateway to the entire world. And that's one of the things I really got interested in the internet and technology. So it's kind of heartbreaking to see that this is actually going to come to an end. But there is an alternative. There is satellite-based internet. There is more connectivity. There is broadband and fiber optics that's being offered to rural communities. It's going to take a while. There's a lack of competition, but clearly AOL turning off, there are alternatives, but this is kind of an end of an era.
Ritesh, really appreciate your time this evening. Thanks again.
Thank you so much for having me.
Ritesh Kotak was our guest, and to see more of our Tech Talk segments, head to our website, CTVNewsNorthernOntario.ca.